How can I be faithful to one woman now that I know Christ when I have always had many women in my life?
Jesus. This is going to be a vulnerable moment because I feel like the questions I've been getting are like right in my alley. That was me. That was me. And I remember before coming back to church, my main thing was like, hey, I don't have any game. You know, right? With women, it's like, hey, I got game. It's like my thing was, I don't have any game, but that truly was the game. And me saying I have no game is what got women to buy into what I was trying to sell. And so I feel like a lot of the time that question was me. But what it looks like now being in Christ, here's the main thing when it comes to that. Again, the true testament of a true man is their ability to commit as well. So to look at one woman and to spend the rest of your life or to spend and devote most of your time to one woman instead of, looking at the eye candy and trying to find and keeping your options open, that is a true testament to you as a man is your ability to commit. Not only to commit, but the responsibility of taking care of that one thing. Because I can commit to something, I can say, hey, I'm committed to coming to work 9 to 5 every single day. But I've got to add the responsibility of doing the work while I'm there in order for it to be effective. So you've got to commit, and you've got to handle the responsibility well. But I'll also phrase it this way. If your purpose of having multiple women is to keep your options open, think about God saying to you, hey, I want to save you, but I want to trust that you're changed and that old lifestyle is gone, but I'm going to keep my options open. Imagine God saying that to you, I'm going to keep my options open with you. I'm not sure if I want you to go to heaven yet. I'm going to keep my options open. It's the same thing. If you wouldn't want God to look at you and say, I'm going to keep my options open with you and your life and play that game of heaven or hell, then why would you do it with women? Right? Because we gotta exemplify Christ in the way that he loves the church. And Christ is not going to have multiple brides. He's got one bride. And so we've got to exemplify the same thing in our relationships as well.